G'day guys, how's it going? This is Jordan. Welcome back to Skyrim. So we're picking up, not really where we left off in the last video, but we're picking up on the mission that we were doing, which is to gather 15 of the Daedric artifacts. So today we're in Whiterun because I noticed that one of the people we need to trigger our next Daedric quest is here at the Bannered Mare. So let's get into it. There he is, that cheeky little fella sitting at the counter. G'day, Sam.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
Always up for a drink, mate.
Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started.
No worries. Yep, that's a natural way to get off your stool.
Down the hatch.
That's it, mate. Neck it. There you go. Get it down, ya.
Your turn.
Alrighty, mate. Here we
One
go.
down, my friend. One down. And another one for me.
Okay, mate. Take your time. No rush. Yep.
And how about you?
Oh, you drank, did you? Okay, that was
So
quick.
says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest.
Michael's banging an invisible drum.
Wow.
Yeah, sure.
You've really
Maybe I'm
done
just
it.
so pissed that I can't see the drum.
You know, you're a fun person to drink with.
Thanks,
I know
mate.
This great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so
Not gonna rape
good.
me, are you?
Wake up. That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer.
Gotta be honest, it's not the strangest place I've woken up after a night
I
of drinking.
So you don't remember fondling the statuary then? I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat.
Yeah, let's
Which
just
means
say
you
I
remember
don't.
losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple.
That sounds like me.
Well, you were deep in your cups when you got here. You were ranting, but most of it was slurred. You said something about Rorikstead.
Fair enough. Okay, so we've got to help clean up the temple and ask Sam and ask
sorry,
about Sam
the
and the
Temple of
staff in
Debauchery is
Rorikstead.
closed.
That's it, grab the old
Then
wine
receive your
bottle,
blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion.
grab the old goat's leg. I always have trouble, when I do this quest, I always have trouble finding the bloody items, always. Oh, giant's toe. Not even going to ask how I got a hold of that one. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of me blundering about here, because I always bloody forget where these things are, and they're not hard to find. They're just literally, there we go, right in the general area. We need the following to repair the broken staff: giant's toe, holy water, hag raven feather from Sam. Apologise to the priestesses of Debella. Sure, why not?
Needs
G'day,
it.
love. Can't apologise, but why is the
sisters are
temple
communing with
closed?
Debella. They can't be disturbed.
Fair enough.
You'll have to come back another time.
Sure. Was that apologising?
A heathen. Lovely. Oh, don't put on that angry look. I'm just teasing you.
Oh, come on,
Debella
love.
is the
Take it
divine
easy.
Beauty. She is a patron deity to artists and bards and those who seek life's simple pleasures. The temple offers her blessings to pilgrims, an instruction in enjoying all life has to offer.
Sounds like my kind of group.
Well, you are lovely to look at.
Thank
And
you.
there's so many things I could teach you.
Hello.
But I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students.
Well, that's a load of shit then, isn't it?
Debella's blessing to you.
You too, sweetheart. So now we have to make our way to Rorikstead to trigger the next part of the quest. That's not the door out.
I'm sorry. The Temple of Debella is closed.
Yeah, I know. It's alright, love.
Receive her blessing if you wish.
So let's head out to Rorikstead. Look at that. Hey? Instant. What an edit. So now we have to go talk to the farmer and apologise for... Oh, also, I should mention, we've got old Horny Bob. Horny Bob's travelling with us today. We don't have any companions, just Horny Bob the reindeer.
You,
Yeah,
you've
mate.
got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again.
Yep.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Not much, mate. Not much at all. I have no idea what you're talking
Is
about,
that
mate.
so? Does the name Gleda ring a bell? The star beauty of my farm? Kidnapped by a drunk lout and sold to a giant? You better remember her right
Your-
fast before I call the guards and have you hauled
Your
away.
goat is your star beauty? I'm not
You're
going to
damn
ask too
right
much
it
about
does.
that, mate.
I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gleda.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
Sure thing. I'm not going to give him any money. I need to find Sam and the staff in order
I
to get
suppose
Gleda
that
back.
makes sense. You didn't mention a Sam, and nothing you said about the staff made sense. You left
Nothing
a
I
note
said was
that
making much
supposed
sense,
to be
mate.
gibberish.
I was
The
off
only
my
bit I could make
tits.
out was after repaying Isolde in Whiterun. Good day.
Okay, so now we're heading to Whiterun to talk to Isolde. There she is, that's convenient. G'day, Isolde. How you doing, love?
So, you're finally back. Look, I've been patient, but you still owe me.
Fair enough. How much do I owe you?
It's not about the money, really.
That's
I
good.
wouldn't have given you the wedding ring on credit if you weren't so obviously in love.
Okay,
But if there isn't going to be a wedding, the least you can do is give the ring back.
sure.
That was one of my best pieces.
You got it.
You went right out to give it to your fiancée. Don't you even remember where you left her? And after you told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist
This is
Grove,
awkward.
I can see why she left you.
Witchmist Grove. Fair enough. Considering I'm already married, this is a little bit awkward.
You
I
must
just
have had a
need to
wild
get to the
life.
wedding,
Can't remember
please.
that.
Yeah.
But I suppose everyone gets the jitters before their wedding.
Oh,
And I
look at
did
that
say you
speech
could take
skill,
a bit
mate.
of
It
time
is
till you get
flying.
back. You said the ceremony was going to be at Morvenskar. Don't forget, you still owe me.
Morvenskar. Lovely spot for a wedding. Shall we go?
Want a drink?
Oh, g'day, Sadie. How you doing?
Until next time.
Now, you may notice the weird armor that I'm wearing. I'm basically wearing a light armor set that is all enchanted with boosts to pickpocketing because I've been working in between videos to get the trophy for picking 50 locks and 50 pockets. I picked the 50 locks a long time ago, but I hadn't done the pocket, so I have unlocked that. Oh, hello, that's Toasty. G'day, mate. How you doing? I unlocked it between videos, and I was going to show it, but it was basically just me going from town to town, pickpocketing everyone I can find. Horny Bob, stay out of it, mate. I don't want you to get hurt. Too valuable. Bugger off, these bloody mages. Scourge they are. Bloody scourge. Still another one. Gonna go at me. There he is. Bugger off, mate. See you later. Take your bee in your clothes, mate. Stuff you. Okay, now we just have to make our way through Morvenskar, and we should catch back up with Sam, our old drinking mate, and find out what's going on with him, and hopefully get our hands on our next Daedric artifact. I've done a few of these quests. I've got them all recorded and ready to go. I'm just chopping them together and getting them ready to be released. So we've got a few of these coming along, and there will be more because there's actually 15 of these Daedric artifacts that we have to get in total. So I'm still working away on that. So expect quite a few more of these Daedric artifact videos. But let's get into Morvenskar. Okay, it's pretty quiet in the immediate vicinity. That's going to be a barred door guaranteed. Yes, it is. Oh, here we go.
Never should have come here.
Just hanging out in the smithy, what, wouldn't you? Get stuff, mate. Try your magic bullshit. I'm not going to take too much time working my way through this place. I'm going to stay focused. Because there's not going to be a tremendous amount of stunning loot here. But I'll pick up what's in our immediate path. That's a lot of wine. Mate, you shouldn't be getting that hammered and working next to that bloody molten. Look at the wine. Bloody hell. I thought I had a problem. What am I doing? Let's go. There we go. Bloody hell. Fannying about, mate. Anybody in the old kitchen, I guess? Yeah, it's the kitchen. Nah, bugger all. On we go. Now, for some reason, even though I couldn't speak to the Debella priestess about apologising, it still stays as an objective for this quest. If I were to go into the quest log, it would still say apologise to the priestesses of Debella. And I don't think that went away until, I think it was when I talked to a soldier. It may have, I wasn't paying attention, it may have just gone when I spoke to the Isolde, but yeah, it stayed on my quest bar for quite a while, even though I had done all the talking to Senna, the priestess, as I could. It's still remained as an objective for some reason. But yeah, there's a lot of glitchy quests in this game. Here's some more buggers up here, mate. Come get it, Chief. I hate it when they put up that magic shield. My Fus radar has no effect. Ooh, an Arch Electromancer. That's a fancy title for somebody who's going to die very quickly. There's the blue eye of Sauron. Don't know why I picked that up. It's not really worth much for the weight that it is. Back off, will you? Ooh, that did some damage. Need to be a bit careful here. Ooh. See you later. Just a little bit off the top. Vicious. Mate, when Tor's hungover, don't fuck with him. So my enchanting's gone back up to 54. I got it up to 100, then I made it legendary so I could get the points and spec elsewhere. Because enchanting's a really easy skill to rebuild. So I'm more than halfway done with rebuilding it back to 100. I basically use the points to pump up my smithing, and then I can smith a bunch of items and then enchant those items, and then you bump up your enchanting skill again. Jewelry is a really good way to do it. To make rings, you get 2 rings for every ingot that you use. So if you use silver ingots or gold ingots, you get 2 rings to an ingot, and so you can enchant those 2 with usually like pickpocket, and it makes them really valuable. It's alright, mate, don't get up. So that's what I've been doing, kind of just getting my skills up to where I want them to be, because I want to make a new armor and some new weapons to use. I'm a bit tired of using Umbra, which is the 2-pointed sword that I'm using. There we go, got the magic shield up, so Fus radar did 2/5 of fuck all. Complete miss. Some good sword swinging there. It's a good little, it's a very quick quest, this one, and it's pretty entertaining to sort of run around and sort of reconstruct what happened. It's very similar to like The Hangover, and there's also a quest in The Witcher 2 which is similar to this as well, where Geralt gets blind drunk and you sort of retrace the steps of what you did and what happened that night. Really cool. That's not a fun room. Decent potions there. That was worth coming in for. Go and use the shrine. That's it. That's one tip I'll give you. Always use shrines when you see them, because if you happen to pick up a disease, which can happen and you won't notice it, if you get bitten by wolves or skeevers, or if vampires attack you, you can get a disease, and it's really easy to miss the little notification where it tells you that you've contracted rock joint or ataxia or whatever. So as a general rule, I like to activate every shrine I see, just as a sort of precautionary measure. Okay. Now here I was checking my phone, so I walked into the wall. Don't text in Skyrim, that's just some safety advice for you there. So we've done everything we can do in this place. All that's left is to head into the portal and catch back up with Sam, which I think yes I am. I'm slowly working my way back there. Yes, here we go. This will be a good transition. Ready? Look at that, right there. G'day, mate.
You're here. I was beginning to think you might not make it.
Mate, free piss. I'll always make it.
I thought you might not remember your first trip here. You had a big night. I think you've definitely earned a staff.
That sounded a bit sexual, mate.
Oh, the Hagraven feather and so on. You can throw all those out. You see, I really just needed something to encourage you to go out into the world and spread merriment. And you did just that. I haven't been so entertained in at least 100 years.
Who are you?
I am Sanguine, Daedric Prince of Debauchery.
You're a handsome devil, mate.
I know. How could I lie to you? Well, how could I trust you until we've shared a few drinks? But
Fair
it wasn't
enough.
long before I realized you.
G'day, Baldy. How you going, mate?
Terror of my not quite holy staff.
That's right, buddy. Go back to your meal.
Taste of flesh.
There you go.
Let's be honest here. I don't always think my decisions through, but you're going places.
Thanks, mate.
Maybe a little influence from your old Uncle Sanguine could help adjust your course a bit.
This still sounds like you're coming on to me, mate.
My pleasure. But I think it's time for you to go. No fun keeping you locked up in here with the staff.
Fair enough. That's one thing I miss from Oblivion. You used to see the Daedra a lot more in Oblivion. I miss seeing the Daedra. You very rarely run across Daedra in Skyrim. No worries. So we're pretty much back exactly where we started. Sam's gone. We've got the Sanguine Rose, which I think I'll show you soon. There we go. Look at that. The Sanguine Rose summons a Dremora for 60 seconds. Not incredibly useful, but pretty cool looking. That's beautiful, mate. Thank you very much. Voice of an angel. Why am I still standing there? Let's go. There we go. Alrighty. That does it for this adventure. I'm just going to come over here away from the city before I use this summon spell, because I don't want to spark a bloody riot. And we'll check out what it does. This should do. There's no Khajiit making camp here for once. Go for it, mate. Boom. Look at that. My own Dremora. Handsome bloody bugger. Look at him. That's my new horny bob. Alrighty. I'm going to leave this one here. Guys, I think we've done everything that we need to do. So yeah, the next few videos will continue on in this sort of vein. But until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot for watching. I've been The Real Jordan. Thanks, guys. Bye.